All right, getting straight into it. So, about an hour before the whole Sly video dropped, the original one, the one that's taken down now, there was another video. It was telling about the up and coming problems that's going to occur. Basically, the brother, who's a popular YouTuber, stated, and he took this video down, by the way, per my request. But he said some shit is about to go down. That somebody is about to have some big boy problems, to quote him. But the most interesting thing he said was, let's see if them SYSBM niggas will have your back then. I don't know. I guess he assumed that everyone would turn their back on me. Perhaps he was hoping for it. Just waiting in the back and say, let's see who has your back then. Because he assumed that there is no sense of loyalty, honor, and manhood in this corner of YouTube, in the manosphere. I would like to thank the people who proved him wrong. So I made a list. This list is in no particular order, and it doesn't cover everybody because there's thousands of people ghost watching in the comment section, etc., who support it in their own way. And if you supported me in a major way and I forgot to mention your name, go ahead and put it in the comment section. I'll make a second video. But for now, I want to cover the basics. I want to list and name all the people who really had my back during this calamity. That, by the way, can happen to any American man. Ramil Amir. Now, Ramil Amir and I had a similar dispute as Sly and I. But he understands that as men, sometimes you can just agree to disagree. And he understands that lines should be drawn in the way that we treat each other. Salute to you, Ramil Amir. Angry Man. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through, saying your piece, and, understanding that you need evidence to make accusations and before spreading rumors. Appreciate you, Angry Man. Thai City. Appreciate you having my back, various panels, all the way through. Appreciate you, thank you, showing solidarity, understanding the concept that you need evidence to condemn someone. Supreme King Coon. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Those of you who are not subscribed to his channel, check it out. Sub-Zero. Appreciate your intelligence, your wit in this matter. No, it really came through. Came through like a champ. Zone 559. Appreciate you, man. Your level-headedness and your resourcefulness really came in handy in this endeavor. Never questioned, had my back from the beginning. Showed me what to do, so such slanderous actions shall not be repeated. We're going to work together, and we're going to work to assure that such things cannot be so easily done in the future in this YouTube space. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you on that zone. Jessica X. Jessica X, I greatly appreciate you for having my back. As a woman, I know that this may be a touchy subject. However, you were able to view this in a rational manner. You know the difference between right and wrong, and you do understand that in the West, women have certain powers, I should say, that's meant to protect women, not to condemn men. And as a true feminine woman, you use your influence as such to have my back. Appreciate you, Jessica X. Men of Tomorrow. Now, both in front of the scenes and behind the scenes, had my back from the beginning. Even before the whole thing jumped off, and he still continues to do so. He was the first to make a video about this situation, covering all the details of it. He didn't waver one bit when this wild accusation was made. He struck fast and he struck hard. Appreciate you, brother. Zero hate. Zero hate. You see him in the chat room. Always have my back. Appreciate you. Marco Grande. Now, Marco Grande is a very interesting thank you. And the reason why for this, even though he comes with the whole, I told you not to mess with these old bitches type scenario, which is really just like, 2020 hindsight a little bit. But I get you, Marco. I feel you, fam. And that's kind of his hook. But the funny thing is about Marco Grande, and this is why this is a unique one, is because the person who said the whole, let's see if them SYS BM niggas will have your back, he made a point to mention the Marco Grande name. I don't know why. I don't know if this person has a visceral hatred towards somebody who shows such, vivid and lovely receipts, but your name was mentioned in that endeavor. And so just having you have my back really just like specifically proved this guy wrong. So I appreciate you for that. That's actually kind of funny that your name was mentioned. All right, let's see. The Grinch Gladiator, I think is the new name now. Now, I didn't see his video on the matter, but apparently this subject was broached quite some time ago. And like a regular adult man, a person with a code, without evidence, he would not echo such rumors that can be detrimental to someone's life and name. He also did a follow-up video stating, and I didn't see the follow-up video, stating this, and, from what I hear, the rumors that I hear, he was having my back in that, so, I appreciate you, brother. All right, and Goshen. Goshen is somebody I see in the comments section who was very supportive. Now, don't get me wrong, if I know many of you have commented and gave their support through that. It's too many to list. The reason why I mentioned him is because he was giving substantial cash apps to Men of Tomorrow for stating his support. So you do that, it's going to stick out some. So I appreciate you, Goshen. And once again, this is in no particular order. DJ Kuda. DJ Kuda has had my back on this endeavor since the beginning. Even when questioned, even when somebody said, when they raid the spot, they killed a DJ. Like, do they? Do they really? I didn't know that that's how it worked. I never raided a spot, nor have I been in a spot that was raided, but I don't remember them killing the DJ. Like, if ICE raids, then they tend to, you know, um, look for undocumented aliens. And if, I don't know, DEA raids, they tend to get the people with the drugs. I don't really know that they just like, something, I'm going to arrest the DJ too. I, maybe, I guess. I mean, but, so apparently, even though uh, he was discouraged with such comments, he still stood tall. And I appreciate you, brother. Mr. Pump and Dump. He understands the nature of women. I'm not talking about the woman in question. I'm talking about the one who made the initial accusation on the behalf of somebody who didn't request such a thing. And he stood behind me from the beginning. We have our differences on the panels, but at the end of the day, we are both still men, and we understand life. We understand the severity of this situation, and it's not to be taken lightly, and it's not something to be laughed at or joked on. Salute to you, my brother. Reg the bad guy. Not really a fan of his right now. I think that I'll keep my negative opinions to myself. However, when the information was out there, he relayed the truth of it. He was the first one that I'm aware of that did this. So I'd like to thank you, my brother. Now, I want to give another thanks. I want to thank all the people, the big YouTubers and small ones, who helped in their own way. The people who didn't echo the foolishness, and they could have. I mean, because, the rape word is like fire, in a school or something like that. It's a fire alarm. It's something that people feel compelled to garner attention from. A lot of people stood silent because they understand that this is a delicate situation, and broadcasting it to as many people as possible without proof is not how you handle a delicate matter. So a lot of the major YouTubers and minor ones remain silent. I'm sure that they heard about it. They're like, something? I am not going to report such a thing, or speak on such a thing, or have a panel on such a thing until there's sufficient evidence. So I like to thank those people for not blowing this out of proportion. As anticipated, thank you for not making this a big boy problem. Now, there's several people that I didn't mention for strategic reasons. I'm not going to mention their name because this could possibly agitate the situation further. This list of people, this separate list of people, is written in invisible ink, so to speak. They shall remain nameless, but you know who you are. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honor, and I appreciate your support. And last, and most certainly not least, and I know that this brother don't think I forgot about him. I would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Fantastic. So, Mr. Fantastic, he took the brunt of this. First one over the hill took all the arrows, painful ones at that. He suffered the most, and he was the most adamant, to come into my aid. when the video first broke, that echoed this salacious rumor, he was the first one on the panel defending me, explaining the need for evidence in this endeavor. So, Mr. Fantastic, greatly appreciate you, brother. Salute to you. I apologize for the arrows. We're still working with you behind the scenes to right this wrong. Now, for anybody that I may have overlooked in this extensive list of brothers and sisters and others, for anybody like that, I apologize. Go ahead and in the comment section, remind me of your efforts, and I will definitely make an additional video to this. So, now that this situation is finally behind us, hopefully, I want to say that this is Game Changer 00100. Game over. Peace.